What's going on, guys? This is Spartan Zulu, and guess what I'm bringing you yet again? A Pokemon Wi-Fi battle against Cameron. Uh, this is not my best battle at all. This is actually me getting my ass kicked. I made a bad decision that just cost me the fight. I'm going to start off with my attacking lead, Lucario. As you notice, I don't have a champ on this team. Thought I'd maybe try and get a battle in without him. He's going to start off with Genesect, and I hate this thing. I hate Genesect. He's going to use Flamethrower, and that's going to take me to 1 to proc my Focus Sash. And hey, look at that. I get the burn, so luck is already just flipping me the finger right at the start of this battle. I'm going to use Close Combat. Luckily enough, I get a crit to kind of try. I'll take that, nice little compensation for the burn. So I got some little extra damage in against his Genesect, but the burn's going to take Lucario out. And now I'm going to bring in my Tyranitar, because with Sandstorm up, his Flamethrower is not going to do much. So he's going to switch out, and I'm going to Dragon Dance. He's going to bring in his Gliscor, and, decent thing to bring in. It's a freaking physical tank. And Gliscor is just, he can be predictable. He can surprise you, though. He can surprise you very much. This is where I messed up. This is where I just make the mistake of a lifetime. I should have used Dragon Dance. I went ahead and used Crunch because I wanted to get some damage in, but I should have used Dragon Dance. I should have gotten greedy because I can take an Earthquake from this thing, and the plus 2 attack buff with 2 Dragon Dances would have just been awesome. He's gonna taunt, so now I can't Dragon Dance anymore. Now I have to attack this thing. I'm gonna crunch him. He's got a defensive debuff from the first crunch, so he's gonna be taking some extra damage, and he's gonna Earthquake to proc my weakness policy. So now I'm sitting at a +1 speed, +3 attack Tyranitar. This thing's trouble, but I can't outspeed his Genesect with Choice Scarf. That just messed me up. I should have used Dragon Dance again. He's gonna protect, predictable. I saw that coming, just so he can get some extra HP and stall out my Tyranitar. And now can't do anything. I was thinking he was going to protect us twice in a row and go for it, but he didn't. And this thing's just going to go down. Get the hell out of here. God, I hate Gliscor. Yeah, I need to make one, but he's going to bring in his Dragonite. Multi-scales up. And Stone Edge is going to annihilate this thing. 1-hit KO without the crit, with multi-scale up. Get out of my face. I don't want to see you. And he should have just brought in Genesect to begin with, because I wasn't going to be able to stop this thing, being that it was scarfed. I guess he just wanted to see if he can maybe just take him out with Dragonite and maybe get into a weakness policy buff. Because a lot of people do that with Dragonite. But he's going to Ice Beam Tyranitar out. Sandstorm isn't up, so my special defense is normal. I'm going to bring in my Greninja, and I should have Grass Knotted. Another poor decision here, because I know he had Starmie. I don't know why I didn't Grass Knot. Instead, I'm going to use Surf, and my Greninja is holding Choice Specs. One of the very few times I give him Choice Specs. Usually I give him Life Orb. But now I got to get out because I'm stuck in Surf, and you're not going to just Surf a Starmie to death. That's going to take forever. So I'm going to bring out my Confagrigus, and this thing is not my favorite wall. I like having one, just to say I have one. I like using them from time to time, but really he's not my favorite wall at all. If he had a recovery move, he'd be pretty awesome, but really the only thing he has is a Sato recovery move going for him in Pain Split. I'm going to knock off just to see what this thing's holding, and it wasn't holding an item. He forgot to give his Starmie an item. That sucks. That's not cool. I've done that. I do that all the time. Yeah, that's really not cool. He's going to recover, get some HP back. Knockoff barely did anything, so now I'm going to Shadow Ball, and this is where this thing just gets torn a new one. Shadow Ball is going to take it below 50%, so now I know what I got to do to kill this damn thing. So I'm just going to Shadow Ball again. I'm going to kill Starmie. I don't like Starmie. So Shadow Ball is just going to kill it. He ends up bringing in his Lucario, his Mega Lucario. This thing is the Mega Lucario is just so versatile. It's awesome. He could be physical, he could be special, he could be mixed. He could have both physical and special attacks on him, and the adaptability is just broken on this guy. So I'm thinking Crunch is coming, I can take it, but he's going to end up hitting me with a Dark Pulse. I'm not sure if this thing had extreme speed or bullet punch. I don't think it did. I'm going to assume it didn't, because if it did, he would have brought it in against Tyranitar, Mega Evolved it, and Bullet Punch would have sealed the deal, because ×2 stab is gross. I'm going to bring in Garchomp, Mega Evolve it, and hope that I can take what this thing can dish out, because like I said, this thing's ability is just awesome. Close combat coming in, 184 HP all the way to 40, damn near killed my Garchomp. That is damage right there. Earthquake, however, does not agree with Lucario, and I'm going to take out his Mega. So, caught a break on that one. Mega Lucario's out. And now he's going to bring in his Victini. And I was hoping I could take this thing's Brick Break, or whatever attack I was going to use, but that's not the case. Garchomp was just too weakened by that Lucario. So now I'm going to bring in my Jolteon. I don't use this thing a lot. I used to use him a lot back in DPP. This was one of my favorite sets. It was a Charge Beam sweeping set, and I could have used Charge Beam. I should have used Charge Beam because this thing wasn't going to be able to kill Jolteon, but I wanted to weaken it. I wanted to get out of the way, so I Shadow Balled. And now I'm going to Shadow Ball again. This thing's holding a Life Orb. So Shadow Ball's going to take it out, and now he's down to Victini. I think he's down to one Pokemon too, because whenever he used U-Turn on Genesect, it didn't switch. So I have Jolteon, he's got Genesect, and he's going to just stick with U-Turn because all I have left is Jolteon and Greninja's a Dark type. So U-Turn's going to end up killing him. So there's U-Turn taking out Jolteon. Now I'm just stuck with Greninja, and I'm going to end up forfeiting because he's got me. I can't take this thing out. So that's pretty much the entire match, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all around. Thanks.